have a couple of minutes.
Right side.
Life is Ryan.
He literally lives across the street. I know where you live.
Right here.
Okay, we have like 2 minutes till we go or something like that. Just to make sure the order fanfare march, we go right in the connect.
Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise for the national anthem performed by our choir, band, and orchestra and directed by Katana Lynn.
Good morning. My name is Sage Gutzell.
And my name is Alex Fiducia, and we are both proud members of Senior Student Senate in the class of 2025 at the Highlands Ranch High School.
Graduates, parents, relatives, and distinguished guests, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2025 commencement exercises for Highlands Ranch High School. Thank you for being with us here this morning to enjoy this special occasion. Please allow me to introduce our principal and dignitaries on the stage. Seated to my left and your right, Dr. Christopher R. Page Jr., Principal of Highlands Ranch High School. Mrs. Erin Kane, Superintendent of Douglas County School District. Mr. John Gutierrez, Executive Director of West Highlands Ranch. Ms. Kirsten Sola, Principal of Acres Green Elementary. Ms. Crystal Wood, Principal of Arrowwood Elementary. Ms. Shannon McPherson, Principal of Cougar Run Elementary. Mr. Doug Humphreys, Principal of Eagle Ridge Elementary. Ms. Cheryl Fulmer, Principal of Fox Creek Elementary. Ms. Mindy Persikina, Principal of Lone Tree Elementary. Ms. Francesca Papalardo, Principal of Crest Hill Middle School. Mrs. Sarah Belland, Assistant Principal and Academic Director. Mr. Kelly Core, Administrative Dean and CTE Director. And Mr. David Sapienza, Administrative Dean.
Now allow me to introduce our administrators, dignitaries, and faculty seated to my right and to your left. Mr. Al Everett, Assistant Principal and Athletic Activities Director. Ms. Julia Cayley, Assistant Principal and Scheduling Director. Ms. Deborah Corbowie, Administrative Dean and Safety Security Director. Ms. Raylyn Nisler, Director of Counseling. Ms. Yana Bordelais, Counselor. Ms. Veronica Brown, Counselor. Miss Summer Hogan, counselor. Miss Amy Larson, counselor. Miss Tara Boysen, counselor. Miss Alexa Nichols, counselor. Miss Susan Meek, Board of Education Director, District A. Mr. Brad Geiger, Board of Education Director, District C. And Mr. Brian Domikos, Administrative Dean and Attendance Director.
Class of 2025, our class has created special memories as individual and as a whole class with our unique experiences. During our education, we have learned to be resilient, adaptable, and bold enough to live our best lives. Remember to strive to fill our world with incredible ideas, new experiences, and find our destiny. Before we can begin, we have to mention our amazing principal, Dr. Page.
If you didn't already know, this will be Dr. Page's final year here with us at Highlands Ranch High School. It's impossible to stand up here today as we say goodbye to the school we love to not also recognize someone who has truly made a lasting impact on not only our school, but also all of our lives.
From our first day at Ranch all the way through our last, Dr. Page was always present. Whether he was cheering Highlands what at every event, rooting on teams during games, showing up to school plays, walking through the halls with a smile, or even dressed up as Elvis to perform for our entire school, he was always there for us.
He knew every student by name, made connections with every staff member, and made Ranch a place welcoming for all. He never stopped working on building our school into the place that it is today, always adding to or advancing it every single day.
So on behalf of the student body, we want to thank you, Dr. Page. Thank you for your countless hours and dedication to our school. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for always caring and encouraging us. And thank you for making Highlands Ranch more than just a high school. The legacy you leave behind and the impact that you made is indescribable.
Thank you for everything, and as we move on to our next chapters, we wish you the best of luck on yours. At this time, I am pleased to introduce the start of a new tradition for Highlands Ranch High School. With the singing of our HRHS alma mater, please follow along with the lyrics on the big screens or in your graduation programs.
Yes,
Now I'd like to introduce our graduate speaker, Daniel Barry.
Hi, my name's Daniel, if you didn't already hear. So I know we're all super excited to move this process along and kind of live our first day as alumni here, graduating in the morning, so I'm gonna get straight to the point here. I'm not here to give you one of those stereotypical speeches you've all heard on the internet and probably laughed at. High school ended on Tuesday. So instead of focusing on the past, let's focus on the future. The point of this speech isn't to make you reminisce about all the great memories we've made together. Although, they were so great, I'm gonna give a few honorable mentions. Like the dance battles that broke out in the cafeteria almost every single day our sophomore year. Whoever started that, thank you, I guess. Or getting caught in a thunderstorm while cheering on our football team. They had to shoo us all into these tiny little bathrooms together. Let me leave it at this, parents, it did not smell good. Or even all the schedule changes that I'm not quite sure any of us actually memorized, me included, that's not a dig on you. And actually my favorite one happened pretty recently, the senior prank. I think it was a blast. It was kind of funny how we all sort of rose above the rules that night. Some would say we really filled out our class motto of reaching new heights, some more than others. But I'm not gonna tell you about those stories because you've all lived them. And, well, let's be honest, I could never write a speech using those stories that relates to every single one of you here today. You are all equally unique. Every choice you make, every experience you have is yours and yours alone. No one is going to live the life you're living right now, ever again. Life is short. It's the cheesy saying that we've all heard and probably rolled our eyes at, me included. But we have to admit it has some truth to it, does it not? Life is short, but that's what makes it so beautiful. As humans, we could never have complete satisfaction with our time in this world, and that's because as a species, we are driven. We have overcome, explored, invented so much, and you know why that is? Because life is short. Because just like you, when you're given an undecided due date on an English project, no one would get anything done if they had all the time in the world. Ironic, isn't it? My point is, without the pressure of life's dwindling flame, we wouldn't be able to appreciate the brightness of its very existence. Without that pressure, Thomas Edison wouldn't have invented the light bulb. Neil Armstrong wouldn't have made it to the moon. Mahatma Gandhi wouldn't have overcome the British. Everyone always thinks that they need all this time to make an impact, and I think to a point, yes, they're right, but we're gonna find out pretty soon that it's not just about time. It's about dedication. It's about pride. It's about passion, all those traits that make us human. I mean, we've all felt it, right? A lot of you probably know me as an actor, or more commonly in high school as a theater kid, and you might even think that makes me weird. But quite frankly, I do not care, because that is my driving force. That's what keeps my flame alive, and it may not be acting, but I guarantee, thank you. It may not be acting, but I guarantee everyone in this crowd today has their own driving force, just like me. So if I were to give you any advice today, it's to take that force, that ever so bright but dwindling flame, and pursue it. Don't let life go by because you're afraid to pursue your dreams or because you're too lazy. Don't choose to be average. Choose to be you. Be that 1 in a million, amazing, unique person that I know you can be. And believe me, I do know that every single one of you can be that person. Throughout my 4 years in high school, I've taken it up as my challenge to make connections with as many of you as possible. Because someone told me once, a very wise man, that valued people value people. And so throughout this process, I've met Alex Doan and Isaac Parks. And we made the absolute best orchestra trio. I also met Logan Tyler, Riley Wells, and Ben Schlater. We probably spent more nights awake, talking, playing video games than we did sleeping, and I don't regret it. I also met Julia Merritt and McCrae. And we kind of bonded over the fact that, excuse my language, but we didn't know what the hell was going on in Brit Lit. Also, why was Macbeth talking so weird? Like, we didn't ever figure that one out. I also had the privilege this year to meet the amazing Annie Roth, as you're about to find out, really needs no introduction because she's just that talented. And so I would hope that if anybody in this school could tell you that you have what it takes to pursue your dreams, I would hope that would be me. You are all such amazing people with such potential. So please, if not for yourself or for your family, for me, use it. Because you only live once. But if you do it right, once is enough. Thank you. And now, if we can take a little bit of a lighter tone, I'd like you to give the same amount of energy to one of my favorite teachers in our English department, Mr. Donald Hoagland.
Thank you. Love you guys. Good morning. Graduating class of 2025 of the Highlands Ranch High School. I am truly honored to be able to speak to you all today. You folks have added a special light to my heart that will never, ever fade. Your class is truly very special to me, so thank you. So to begin, this morning at home before coming here, I live way up in the mountains. I did a traditional native prayer for you all. And so I offered tobacco to the earth, to the Creator in your honor and said a prayer for you all. I also sang an honor song for you on my hand drum. And I'll give you one line. Bene shi ni no na, bene shi ni no na, wawi sa mi waba mi ko na, bene shi ni no na, bene shi ni no na, wero he, wero he, wero he. That song is an honor song. It's an Anishinaabe eagle calling song. Traditionally, it'll go 4 times through. But I just gave you the line just to let you know what is in my heart for you folks. It's a song to honor friends and family and community members for their successes and victories. Your graduation is a testament to your success and victory, graduates. Now, I know it's an eagle calling song, and you all are falcons, you know. But if you think about it, eagles and falcons are related. They are family. So, speaking of family, you have been told since the beginning of your career here at HRHS that you are part of the Falcon family. Dr. Page and the rest of us here at the ranch have stressed that over and over. Look around at your class right now. Look at each other. Take a look. You are all part of the Falcon family. Also, speaking of family, you know, I have to do this. I need a family selfie, family picture. So here we go. Cheese it up, people. Cheese it up. Okay, here we go. Smile and wave. Smile and wave. All right, sorry, I had to do it. Okay, and I'll have Doc Page send it out to you folks one way or another. At any rate, since we are all family, I have 2 family stories from which you can walk away with some wonderful lessons, okay? So I'll give you a stepdad Carl story and a mom story. And because we're family to you folks, they would be Grandpa Carl and Grandma Marty. Yes, my mom is named Marty. And as family goes, and as families go, we tend to hear each other's stories and we learn from them and we are inspired by them. So, Carl, 3rd generation German American who grew up in southern Washington State along the Columbia River Gorge. And he worked very hard. He grew up working in the woods, he grew up farming. He was retired Navy. He was a National Guard tank sergeant after that, and he worked until retirement at the Warm Springs Indian Reservation logging mill. And I'll tell you, he knew a few things, and he worked very hard in his life. So keep that in mind. So he worked very hard, and then when he married my mom, he found himself to be very happy, and he got 4 boys in the mixed free labor. He put us to work right away, and he enjoyed it very much. He did this enthusiastically, so keep that in mind. Free labor in the deal, and, you know, being hubby to my mom. And so think about that. So I remember one year around harvest time. So I grew up in Central Oregon, out in the middle of nowhere country. Carl got all his boys together and put us in the back of a pickup. Little brother Smokey, yes, my little brother's name's Smokey, says, "Carl, where are we going?" Carl says in his generally really gruff voice, "We're gonna glean potatoes." I'm 13 or 14 at that time, and I had never heard the word glean. And I've been reading forever, and I was curious. My curiosity was piqued. Glean, G-L-E-A-N, glean. So I'm figuring out, okay, what are we doing to these potatoes? So Carl tells us to get into the pickup, and he drives us out to the middle of a potato field about 3 or 4 miles from our house. The machines had already come through and harvested for the big potato company called Ore-Ida Potato, Oregon, Idaho. And we get to the middle of the field. Carl hops out, stops the pickup, hops out, hands us each a 5-gallon bucket. And he says, "Go get the potatoes. Pick the ones with no bruises, no cuts, that are whole. Only take the good ones. Leave the other ones. Take only the good ones." And we had many people at our house, our double-wide trailer on 5 acres and many mouths to feed, so it always helped to have a couple pickups full of potatoes to live off throughout the year. So my curiosity got me, and I later looked it up and found that glean essentially means take the good grains from the field. And all I can think of is this applies to you folks and to us as we live in this world. Take the good stuff. Go out into the world and take the good stuff. No matter what, take the good grains. And that's what you have an opportunity to do. Carl was a smart, wise, hardworking, practical human, and he looked out for his, so he left us with that bit of wisdom. Here's Mom's story. During senior year, 3rd quarter, because semesters were divided into quarters, so 3rd quarter is the mid-semester grade report. My grades were falling below potential. Now, I know you guys can't relate. And so Mom, you know, she never really bothered me about my grades because I did okay. But she got that report. And she says to me, by the way, perspective. She came from a family where she was the only child to graduate high school. And the only reason my grandma graduated was because my grandma was taken and educated in Indian boarding school. So education was kind of tough there. But that just gives you perspective. You know, none of my aunties or uncles graduated. So Mom worked hard to raise her boys. She wanted to give us a chance at success in life. And she had to raise us sometimes on her own, juggling a few jobs, 4 boys, all that good stuff. But she wanted the best for her boys. And she wanted us to work for it, just like you all have been working for it up to this point. She wanted us to work for it, one way or another, to achieve. So she says to me, okay, you know, when mom or dad talk to you, seriously, Donald, I got your grade report. And I know it's just the middle of the semester. But you say you want to go to college, and if that is still true, then you need to get your grades up. It was real simple. I looked at her, nodded my head, said, okay, Mom. She had never talked to me about my grades. And then she continues, by the way, I know you want to go to college, and you will be the first in the family to go. But if you don't go to college, that's okay. But it's gotta be your choice. So I looked at her closely at this point because I knew more was coming. She said, if you choose not to go to college, I'll be fine with your choice. Even if you decide to stay here and pump gas at the Old Town Pump for the rest of your life, I'll be proud of you so long as you made that choice and were happy with that choice. See, back in Oregon, way back when, 39 years ago, you could pump gas full-time job. You got paid for it. But you know what? She had emphasized happy. That was the one realization, was that the only thing my mom wanted for me and her boys was for us to be happy. She was not worried about status, social status, relative societal perceptions of success. She wanted her boys to be happy. Talk about a wonderful life lesson from mom. So I share these 2 family stories with you in hopes of showing you some possibilities. Excuse me, allergies. Not tears yet, I'm just kidding. I share these 2 family stories with you in hopes of showing you some possibilities for your journey after high school, as you go out into the world and live and continue learning. Carl and Mom taught me and my brothers, stepbrothers and stepsisters invaluable lessons to help us out as we went out into the world. Despite obstacles, mistakes, failures that we might have to face and endure, we can still glean the good stuff, see, I got back to the word glean, that the world has to offer. And we can find those victories and successes as well. And we can find that which makes us happy. So you've already gleaned much from your home family and your Falcon family, and you will continue to do so as you go out into the world to find that happiness. Glean all you can and find that which will make you happy. That's your charge right now, I'm saying. And by the way, Grandpa Carl and Grandma Marty would be very proud of you for that. We, your Falcon family, are so truly proud of each and every one of you, and we want you to be truly happy. Congratulations, Falcon graduates of 2025. Love you. Oh, by the way, shout out to my homeroom. Okay, I would like to introduce to you Annie Roth for her musical performance, My Days, from the movie Notebook. Give her a hand.
Where am I? Where am I going? Is it somewhere that I want to go? And when I get there, is that where happy is? Or is it somewhere I already know? Sometimes I feel like I cry without a noise. Sometimes I feel like somebody chose my choice. I have to run away. I sit and stay. I want to live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spent my days. I can feel something growing. It is small, but it's shifting the ground. When I was younger, I could hear it, but it's back. It's my sound. Sometimes I feel like I lost my only voice, but then I realize only I can choose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and stay. I want to live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spend my days these days. All we ever really get are days to dream and days to lose. I just need to choose my time. I have to run away. I have to stay. I'm gonna live a life where I am proud to say that I followed my joy, I followed my heart. I lived this one wild life, I ripped it apart. I pushed through the corners with no apologies. And finally I can say I know the way. I'll say that I love the way that I spent my
Good morning, everyone. To our families, friends, teachers, and mentors, thank you. Your love, patience, and kindness have brought us to this moment. My name is Nathan Wong, and it is an honor to stand before you as valedictorian of our graduating class. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations, we did it. But let's be honest, this didn't just happen. We had to want it, because no one stumbles their way into graduation. You don't get here by accident. You showed up again and again, even when it was hard, even when you were tired, overwhelmed, or unsure if it was worth it. Because truth is, motivation fades, deadlines come fast, life throws curveballs, like someone changing school to start 5 minutes earlier. And in the middle of all that, you still have to choose. Do I keep going? We all chose yes. We proved it with action. At all our sporting events, who could ever miss our school spirit? We went bananas. And who could ever forget the answer to the question, Highlands what? We raised thousands through Wish Week, not just by donating, but by gathering together as a community to show support and make dreams come true. Highlands Ranch Class of 2025 showed up for each other, for our school, and for our future. And that's something no test or grade could ever measure. Grit. Wanting it when it would have been easier not to. Believing in a future we could not see yet. That quiet decision to keep pushing, that's what brought us here. No one can want it for you. People can help, support, guide. Mentors like Mr. Hoagland and Mr. Guile have stepped up through the year and helped me. However, no one can make you show up. And that's powerful, because that means that we are in control. You don't have to wait for permission to start chasing big things. You just have to want it. Enough to begin and keep going. So whatever you dream of, whether it's going to Harvard or just me finishing this speech, whatever you care about, want it. Want it enough to work. When it's hard, to fail and try again, to grow even when it's uncomfortable. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be in it. Today, we celebrate what we've already done, but more importantly, we're looking forward to everything that we can do. We've got the drive, we've proven that. Now, go after it, own your future, and never stop wanting more. Because as our class motto says, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's go get it. Thank you.
Let's give another nice round of applause out to all of our presenters so far today. Well, all right, here we are, right? This is it. What an amazing journey, class of 2025. Yeah, thanks. First and foremost, I do want to just start off with the same way that I would end, which is thank you so much for the opportunity to be the proud principal of the Highlands Ranch High School. It has been an amazing journey, and you have made it that journey. So, yeah, give yourselves a round of applause, too. Good job. As we talk about the presentation of the class and, that final speech, I think that's been the question everyone keeps asking me, right? Like, what are you going to talk about? What is the speech going to be? What is the Chris Page Senior story going to be? What crazy thing are you going to share with us? And I was like, man, I could talk about a whole bunch of stuff. I can talk about being at the Arapahoe basketball game and watching Mr. Bakken absolutely lose his mind, curse at officials, and then walk away like a teenager and pretend like I didn't see him. I could talk about that, but that would just be crazy. Right? Yeah, I told him last night we were getting him. I could talk about Bree Cordray and the fact that outside of softball, that girl cannot win a single game at anything she does. I have played her in cards, Monopoly. I mean, man, she just gets beat up. It's rough times. We could talk about things like, if you've ever taken a test around Megan Bosley, this is the only person I've seen take an AP test in what looks to be about 20 minutes, and then she spends time writing down all the professional sports teams that exist or whatever other thing is going on top of her mind, and then she pulls a 5. I'm like, what is going on? That girl is a freaking machine. Yeah, it's good stuff, but it's crazy. And I could definitely talk about one of the announcements we heard last night, which is Highlands Ranch High School, with the smallest graduating class for the second year in a row, has earned the highest amount of scholarship monies throughout all of Douglas County. Those crazy stats you don't always hear, but it's always good to know. But before I get into the message of my speech, which is really tied into a lot of things you've heard, first and foremost, I would be remiss if we didn't take time to recognize people in the way in which we should. So first off, we missed someone up here on stage. I wanted to give a shout out to one of our cabinet members, Mr. Matt Reynolds. Also, one of the things that we pride ourselves here at Highlands Ranch High School is our commitment and our love and respect for our military members. So for our students who are planning to join the military in the next years, if you will please rise to be recognized. When we talk about grit and resilience, we have no doubt that you will do that for us and you will represent our country well. And as a military student, or a military kid, I tell you how much we love that. With that being said, if we have any acting or past military members in our audience, if you could please stand to be recognized for your service. There is absolutely no doubt that we understand that our country is better because of you, and so we thank you once again for all that you do to protect us. Now, with that being said, there's always people who couldn't be with us here today. So I would love it if we could just take a moment of silence in honor and respect for anyone who couldn't be with us today for whatever that reason may be. Thank you. And now as we talk about sort of those next steps and where you're going to go, as you guys know, well, hopefully by now you know, one of my favorite books is Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends. And I have always chosen my launching point from this book because I feel like it was always inspiring to me when I was a kid. So for this class 2025, the first one that I chose for you is called Alice. Okay, it's a short one, short and sweet. Says, she drank from a bottle called Drink Me, and up she grew so tall. She ate from a plate called Taste Me, and down she shrank so small. And so she changed, while other folks never tried anything at all. If you think about the messages that you've heard throughout the day today, it's been about your ability to go out and do whatever it is that you feel you can do, to search for happiness, to glean for the great things, to have that grit, to have that determination. From my perspective, it's that idea, don't forget to take your shot, because you've got shots out there to take. And no, I don't mean shots like when Zane's in a basketball game and he thinks he's open. I'm talking about the shots. Right? Sorry, Zane, I had to get you one more time. When I think about when we take those shots, some of those shots that you take through life and that you maybe have already taken, man, they come to you so naturally. And I can tell you, when I was a kid, when I was a senior, I had wrestled for years, and man, by my senior year, and some of you young men understand this, and I can guarantee you just about every dad in the audience is gonna know where this is going. You get this place, right, where you're like, you know what? I could take my shot. I feel good. Like I got a little meat to me right now. I know a couple moves. And so you know who walked by? The old man, right? Chris Pace Sr. walked by. And I was like, yo, Dad, I know that you've trained special forces and you've done all that kind of stuff, but I'm a state qualifying wrestler. I just need you to know, like, you're getting a little old and long in the tooth, man. If I wanted to, I could take my shot. And Chris Pace Sr., in his traditional term, he's got his drink in his hand, and he was like, and I'll clean it up, don't worry, parents. Like, boy, you don't want to F with me. I was like, man, you don't even know. Because if I came off the top rope right now, you're going to be knocked out. And he was like, you know what? Put his drink down. He goes, you can go ahead and come on over here, but it's going to hurt real bad. And there's that moment right as a kid where you're sitting there like, man, should I go? That's not, no, that's a test. I can do this. I got this, right? Because I'm a senior, and when you're a senior, you're indestructible. Nobody can stop you. So, yeah, preach, you know what I'm talking about. So I waited a little bit, and I was like, ha, ha, ha. And when he wasn't looking, bam, I got him, right? And I'm on him, and I'm rolling him up, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, well, you know what we start calling this? It's called a chicken wing, and I'm gonna put this in you, and yeah, it's gonna be hurting, man, and this is what I did. And next thing I know, I have something pushing up on my jugular, and I'm like, what the? And all of a sudden, I like start blacking out. I'm not joking. Like, I was like, what the? What? I was like, Dad. And he was like, boy, I teach people to kill for a living. Do you think I'm gonna let you do some crazy move on me and I won't be willing to kill my own son? I brought you into this world. I do not care. And I'm sitting there like, I'm like, Dad, you can't. And I'm feeling, I'm like, Dad, you can't do, because and my mom, you know, Sandy, she's all nice. She walks by and she's like, oh, now, Chris, you need to stop playing with that boy. You know, he got school to go to tomorrow, and just keeps on walking, and he lets me up. And I was like, man, you can't be doing that, man. You can't try to kill your kid. And he was like, boy, you better know, you come here to take your shot. You better know someone's taking that shot right back. And I was like, whoa, you are crazy. So I tell you that because Chris Page Sr. taught me a very valuable lesson. There are some shots you should not take, all right? So as you continue to go, just understand there are some shots you should not take. Now, let's transition a little bit, right? So what was the shot that I took that I wasn't really trying to take, but then I ended up taking it? I was up in the front office the other day and we were talking about, someone said, Dr. Page, how did you meet your wife? And I was like, man, everybody knows how I met my wife. I thought everyone knew how I met my wife. And right now she's rolling her eyes going, oh God, but that's okay. And I was like, well, it was really easy, right? We were at this event. It was called the Mr. and Mrs. ASC pageant, right? It was like this fake beauty pageant for people who wanted to be beauty pageant people and whatever it was. My friend had got hired to sing like this song where he's like, here we are, Mrs. Adams State. And so obviously me and my boys had to go and make fun of him all day. Because, I mean, what an honor, right? Anyway, so we're sitting there, and while everyone's walking up, we're talking trash, like, oh, look at her, oh, she looks like a giraffe. Not me, the other kids were. And so everyone's talking all this trash. And from behind me, about 6 rows, this girl is yelling, and she's like, shh, shut up, be quiet, you just need to shut up. So I politely turned around and said, look, just because you're too ugly to be up on stage doesn't mean you need to talk to me and my friends. And she was like, what'd you say? And this other girl was like, oh, don't say anything to the black kids, they get mad. I know I shouldn't say that at graduation, but I said it. And so all this craziness starts happening, and I'm like, man, that girl, she drive me nuts. And you know how it goes, right? The next 5 weeks, every time I'm walking down the hall, who do I run into? Freaking Kelly O'Donohue. I'm like, good Lord, this girl drives me insane. And so that next year I was driving around with her friends and they were like, yeah, you know, blah, blah. And I said, you know, you guys have one friend, she's sort of cute, but man, she got a big mouth on her, man. She drives me nuts. And they were like, oh, Kelly, you should go out with her. She never dates anyone. Yeah, I said it out loud. Haha. Anyway, so I took my shot, you know, I asked her and I was like, you know, we should go out, blah, blah. Now it's a much longer story than that and she'll be like, don't be telling all that business. But I want you to know, every now and then, there's the right shot to take. And so using that as sort of your gauge, or my gauge, at least for me, as you start thinking about your journey and what it is that you're going to do, you want to know, what is the shot that I can take? What is the shot that doesn't always make the most sense? And where in the middle do I find who I am and what I'm going to be about? The last shot that I want to tell you about, easy enough, right? It's about 11 years ago. I'm sitting around with my principal, and we're sitting there talking. He goes, Chris, the principalship at Highlands Ranch just opened up. And I was like, man, I've only been an assistant principal for about 3 years now. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. I don't know if I have what it takes. I don't know if I'm the right person. I don't know if, when it's all said and done, I'll be able to look back and say, yeah, I made the right choice. I took the right shot. What Mr. Abner told me at the time was, you know, you're here more than a lot of other people, you do all these other things, and I'm telling you, if you go there and you're just who you are, and you take your shot, that it's gonna be the best experience you could ever possibly imagine. For a lot of the staff members who were here back then, you remember I got in front of you and I said, man, I'm not trying to be Peyton Manning, but man, hopefully I could be Andrew Luck, right? I hope I can be just good enough to get you through. Right? Just saying, I was replacing a guy who was the man, so I was like, I hope I'm okay. I say all that because through that process, through coming to Highlands Ranch High School, I had the opportunity to take so many shots, to take so many chances, and most importantly, to meet so many amazing kids and staff members and community members who continue to make Highlands Ranch a better place each and every single day. I want to make sure that as you continue your journey, that you remember to keep taking that shot. Because you don't know where it's going to take you. You don't know where it's going to land you. I want you to be fearless in the face of adversity. We as your family, and that's all of your family, want you to trust yourself inexplicably. And if you do it right, if you really go for it, yes, you are going to screw up. There's going to feel like somebody is on your jugular trying to kill you. If you do it right, yes, you might meet the love of your life. If you do it right, you might be able to stand in front of a group of people and talk about a journey that involved each and every one of them, every single day. The way that they made you feel, the way that they made your life better, the way I get to today, to tell you that Highlands Ranch has been the pinnacle of success in my life, in my family's life. And it truly is, not just because the years passed, but because of this group, because the class of 2025 will forever be my class that I got to finish taking my shot with. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. To wrap up, Shel Silverstein, the last thing that I want to tell you is one of his poems called No Difference. And so, just as a guiding point as you go out there, small as a peanut, big as a giant, we're all the same size when we turn off the lights. Rich as a sultan, poor as a mite, we're all worth the same when you turn off the lights. Red, black, or orange, yellow or white, we all look the same when we turn off the lights. So maybe the way to make everything right is sometimes for God to reach out and remind us to just turn off the light. On behalf of the staff at Highlands Ranch High School, we are so proud of you. We know that as you continue through your journey, you will take those shots. You'll remember at the right times to turn off the light and not worry about all those other little things. And don't talk about the differences and worry about that. Remember the things that make you connected, united, and one. And with that being said, I'm going to invite Superintendent Aaron Kane up so I can present the class. But before I do, you know what we got to do, right? Highlands what? Highlands what? Highlands what? All right, with that being said, Ms. Kane, will you please join me here at the podium? At this time, I would ask for the faculty and staff of Highlands Ranch High School to please stand for the presentation of the class of 2025. Superintendent Aaron Kane, I hereby attest and confirm that the students before you have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the Douglas County School District Board of Education, and they are deserving of this recognition with the presentation of their high school diplomas.
Dr. Page, it is my honor and privilege to accept the Highlands Ranch High School graduating class of 2025 on behalf of the Board of Education and the Douglas County School District. Congratulations, everyone.
All right, and at this time, our faculty will read their homeroom classes' names. Graduates in the first 2 rows, please stand and please follow the lead of the first junior escort in the first row of graduates.
Don't fall. All right. Here we go. Calvin Alexander. End of an era, kid. Diana Catherine Baker. Luca Collier. Oh. Love you.
Handshake.
Oh, sorry. Zach Kennedy Foster. This is weird. Brittany Lee. Naomi Darlene Martinez. I love you. Deanna Laura Miranda. So proud of you. Oh, Diagita. Jackie Sanchez Flores. I'm not sure if this is real. Emma Schmittling. Joseph James Nazarenas. Jackson Alexander Walsh. Omar Hani Zader. Love you, buddy.
Rami.
Waleed Rami Zuder. Sarah Lynn Allen. Charles Matthews Byers. Caden Owen Ellen. Thomas Riley Green. Ellie Mae Holmes. Faith Ann Cardle. Ashlyn Lee Mazer. What happened to your card, man? Alexander Lee Rhea.
So much history.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. Vincent Paul Taylor. Lacey Grace Zarling. Yeah.
Zachary Lang Kynard. Janet Olivia Devlin.
Sophia Pauline Jerome. Everett Joseph Jones.
Brian Hugo Ayala. Dominic Emmanuel Minor.
Lene Raquel Gentry. Ellen Elizabeth McIntyre. Lucas Cooper Phillips. Nicholas Patrick Weber.
River McQuellen Barnwell.
The Aurora Jamie Chavez.
Autumn Croft. Rocio Marianella Flores. Zachary Quinn Holler. Lauren Pearson Ostrom. Sophia Hannah Pitts. Morgan Lee Terry.
Alexei Alexienko. Alberto Bermudez. Emmanuel Miguel Blanco Lander. Erika Elizabeth Campos Delgado. Laura Méndez. Juan Ramón Carrasco García. Víctor González Rodríguez. Victoria Narosi. Ezequiel Sanchez Chirino. Kevin Elijah Trujillo.
Allison Bloomberg Arnio.
Catherine Ellie Apotheker.
Mia Eve Apotheker.
Luke Todd Bakken.
Christopher Matthew Beam.
Jack Bernard Bremer.
Kennedy Noel Checo.
Diego Contreras.
Brianna Nicole Cordray.
Sorry. McKenna Marie Crawford.
Tori Alyssa DiFrancesco.
Nee Doe.
Kyle Dylan Fedler.
Sage Meadow Groves.
Brooks Kyle Hamlet.
Emma Genevieve Jacquin.
Charlize Creedeman.
Emily Nicole Lazaro.
Isabel Lucia.
Lily Grace Markwell.
Mia Lynn Romero.
Toby Marie Sanders.
Ashlyn Elaine Williams.
We're gonna fix it. You're beautiful. You're always a mess. Yeah, he knows.
Elijah David Alder. Jonathan Carl William Allert.
Got it wrong. It's okay.
Alexander James Fiducia.
Dane Royal Killian, you already know.
Dane Royal Killian.
You're awesome, DeVolt. Thank you.
Derek Ryan Pierce.
Thanks, DeVolt.
McKenna Riley Atchison. Andrea Catherine Green. Rowan Elizabeth Mechkowski. Michael John Martinez Snyder. What does that say? Larissa Nicole Santos. Molly Sophia Smith.
The Kate Helene Chiavacci. And the Julia Margaret Merritt. Mark Ross Giles. Noah Stephen Herrera. Jacob Christopher Schaff. Logan Anthony Tyler.
Bree Honey Baker. Emily Elizabeth Bauer. Jocelyn Annabella Baxter. Megan Noel Bosley. Grace Emma Canaday. Alexander Stewart Carr. Samuel Hom Colburn. Mason James Ferry. Charlie James Guala. Sage McKendra Gutsell. Joseph Montgomery Hopkins. Thomas Salim Horgan. Anthony Hu. Andrew Christopher Connie. Benjamin Bryson Lane. Tyler Robert Ulrich.
Alexia Ray Henry. Graham Thomas Hinton. Riley James Jacob. I was like, no. Sydney Lynn LaFrance. Moraylee Jade Langston. Zoe Madison Lazarus. Nicole Alyssa Mitch. Ryan James Mikesell. Seth Missel. Sorry. Talon Delbert Newman. Braden Ryan Ortman.
Thank you.
I told him I was not hugging them. Aubrey Partridge. Paige Lillian Schumacher. Phoenix Schwartz. Avery Elizabeth Seals. Joseph David Sundstrom. Julianne Elizabeth Wardell.
Sierra Grace Addy. Isabel Michaela Vargas Andrews. Quinn Gabriel Anna. Haley Marie Apolinar. Joseph Riley Archuleta. Mallory Rose Authier. Megan Jeanette Avadisian. Jill Aileen Baker. Okay. Tori O'Brien Baker. Sean Micah Baylett. Samantha Elaine Beal. Noah Wayne Bouchard. Will Waite Bransfield.
Landon Wade Brooks. Luke Matthew Madison.
Delaney Grace Beamer. Tyler Blake Bennis.
Don't mess it up, Mr. Gal.
Zachary Paul Benner.
Thanks, Mr. Gal.
Alexander Jonathan Bergstrom. Mariska Rose Bergstrom. Daniel Joseph Berry. Absolutely. Isabella May Bordas. Daniel Zaire Bradford. Tegan Young Brinkman.
Upside down, too.
Preston Shea Brown. Alexander James Carmen. Micah Dawn Kerrigan. Sydney L. Kate. Gabriel Cerruti. Yeah. Josie Youka Christensen. I got it right? It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure, bud. Jack Brady Cohen. Amor Chakoyev. Adam Connolly.
Rachel May Cowden. Bryce Nathaniel Cox. Grant Aaron Dahmer. Cody Thomas Dane. Alec Scott Davis. Christy Grace DeLeon.
Yep.
McCrae Logan Denai. William Otto Denton. Dominic Diaz. Socorro Lee Dillingham. Alexander Trun Doan.
Caden Blaine Dwyer. Amelia Grace Eaton. James Lee Edwards. Zain Ali El Basuni. Caden Alexander Engelman. I'm done.
Alyssa Marie Fierro. Carlos Miguel Figueroa Perez. Isabella Grace Filipiak. Gabriella Hope Flood. Cody Logan Foster. Kira Garapova. Crew Lynn Garrick. Jordan Caroline Goodyear. Eliana Margaret Gordon. Trev Samuel Gottsagen. Sawyer Blake Grout. Liane Gironet. Nicholas James Hagan. Lily Penny Haps. Roe Kimberly Hare. Benjamin Charles Harris.
Grace Faustina Herbert. Jamin Ho. Eric Corbin Hodges. Ava Marie Holliday. Therese Margaret Horgan. Louis Hersena. Parker James Hersena. Dayla Rose Hybertson. Jonathan Lamar Jackson. James Randolph Bath Jago. Chelsea Juliana Jardine. Julia Jensen. Juan Jimenez Gonzalez. Alexa Grace Johnson. Keanu Christian Julius. Johnson. Emily Ann Keel. Aster Adeline Kelly. Valerie Jane Madrid.
Dennis Kopiniev. I got it. Alexei Koshik. Thank you. Michael Curzon. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Aiden Joshua Lambert. Louise Isabel Kulala Lakendandum. That was a hard one. Whoa. Emerson Ruth Llewellyn. Ella Joanne Link. Ian Michael Laboico. All right, here we go. Alberto Alonso Luna Frias. Hold on. Xander Mai. All right. Vivian Anto Manohurin.
Lucas Blair. Dorsa Madavinia. Nusha Madavinia. Ella Mason. Jordan Kathleen Mahler. Alexander Meyer. Aiden Rintaro McCann. Ian McCrite. Connor Ryland McDonald. Rory Ann McNally. Layden Eugene McLean. Bruce William Messer. Gabriel Charles Mazil. Taylor Claire Mobley. Carter Grant Montgomery. Taylor Savita Moore. Noah Mortensen. Luke Christopher Muckerman.
Thank you.
Shaylee Nicole Newman. Juliet Dion Naule Nielsen.
Veronica Sterling Page Olp. Eric Patrick Ormond. John Walker Owen. Casey Reese Oilo. Viliami Andes Pacasalo. Christopher Chancel Park. The Isaac Michael Park.
Thanks,
You made me
Isaac.
laugh, man. L. Genevieve Patterson. Tyler Michael Peterson.
Phoenix Faith Eliana Pettis. Peter Eric Porterfield. Okay, fist bump. Jaden Tyler Puggia. Carter Stephen Rausch. Trace Jonas Reinecke. Oh, golly, one other one. Forgot the one on the one.
It's okay, it's okay. You know my
Laura Gabriela Reyes Ricardes.
Snail.
Caitlin Mary Robinson.
Annie Lynn Roth. Henry Lucas Shaw. J.D. Kalen Shermer. Ben Luke Schlater. Ryan Paul Schmidtling. Ian J. Schneckloth. Flora Schoenherr. Keenan Bailey Schultz. Timothy Evan Schwab. David Seliga. Sophia Anise Schuford. Daniel Sim. Ezra Gray Simonich. Cash Logan Scriven. Danica Taylor Summer.
Landon Troy Sosby. Davin Dean Spano. Logan James Sparger. Damon Anthony Spears. Jacob Bradley Sterling. Colton Gunner Stinnett. Drace Keegan Story. Avery Elizabeth Clements. Gatlin Gunn Diego Taylor. Avery Lucille Thompson. Ryan Kyler Thorpe. Caleb Ashley David Trevarthen. Jackson Douglas Tuttle. Dominic Jordan Vo. Liliana Marguerite Velichkovsky. Dominic Michael Verrucci. Ariana Mia Villasana Hernandez. Abigail Marie Wade.
Nikolai William Wallace. Savion Valentino Walter. Jenabeth Jean Watson. Aiden Michael Wells. Riley Zane Oren Wells. McKay Daniel Weston. Delaney Deanna Williams. Garrett Wade Williams. Kennedy Janae Williams. Tyler J. Williford. Pierce McCabe Weimer. Josie Christine Rose Whistle. Nathan Wong. Kinsey Janae Wolfenson. Henry Fair Yates.
Let's hear it for our graduates. At this time, as they're wrapping up, getting their pictures and such, we are going to have our class song, Unwritten, by Natasha Bedingfield.
Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate.
Sage and Alex. With that being said, outside of any speech, I just want to say one more time, not just to you students, but to our community, thank you for 10 years of amazing support, love, and just memories. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we give a nice round of applause out to your parents and our community? And Highlands Ranch, I'll always love you. So with that being said, I am going to turn it over to these two. Just a reminder for homeroom teachers, they're going to give out your diploma envelopes after we move the tassels. So I'm sure all those orange things I'm seeing in your hands are not the diplomas because the staff listened to the rules. So just remember, it's very important after the tassel flip to pick up your diploma. So with that being said, once again, all graduates please stand and follow the example of your student senator leaders, Alex and Sage, as they are going to now move their tassels. So everyone grab your tassels. And they're going to move their tassels from the right to the left. Families, distinguished guests, and staff, may I present to you the Highlands Ranch High School graduates of 2025. That concludes our ceremony. Woo!